Hey there YouTube, this is Egon Spangler, Clone number 27. I'm coming to you with another reaction video. Today we're going to be watching Tom MacDonald's probably anti because it's just one word versus like antipasto or whatever. So anti, I'm sure it's going to be most likely politically or situationally charged. So if that's not your thing, I would probably steer clear of this. However, it's always good to hear other aspects, other sides. I usually agree with them, so it doesn't bother me in the slightest, but because let's face it, common sense is not common anymore. In fact, it's an oxymoron with most people, so especially in today's day and age. So let's jump right into it.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti.
Wow, talk about not holding your punches. What am I, 18 seconds in, and he's already fired 24-inch cannons into the camp. I don't care if you're a believer or not. The long and the short of it is, whether you agree with or not, the whole reason we're on, if you are a Christian, you understand this, either you're here to worship God or you're not. That's what your life is about. Yes, there's other things to fulfill it, marriage and kids and things like that. But at the end of the day, if you literally boil everything away, people wonder, what's my purpose? Your purpose is to worship God. And so there are a lot of people out there who do everything in their power, not just to just disagree and go on about their lives. They do everything in their power to actually attack and tear down, yet they don't want to be attacked and torn down. They're literally a walking oxymoron. I'm going to be using that a lot apparently in this reaction. So hashtag sorry not sorry. The long and the short of it is, he's right. Everything that's been coming out, the Epstein files, and everything else, and people trying to read into things that are not there and ignoring things that are there are absolutely disturbing. The Trump derangement syndrome is real beyond compare in belief. People cannot actually think for themselves and just regurgitate anything that they hear because they don't want to be proven wrong. They're not willing to say, yeah, I screwed up. Is Trump doing everything correctly? No. But at the same time, he's doing everything in his power to protect America. There's certain things that I definitely don't agree with. I'm not getting into that. This is a reaction to Tom MacDonald. But the long and the short of it is, Tom MacDonald is absolutely on fire smoke when it comes to those statements in the first 18 seconds. In fact, I'm going to play it again just because I'm talking over and can't shut up. But this is something that a majority of people in the United States feel, and the outrage is definitely building up, and it's going to come to a boil sooner or later. The pendulum has swung from a very conservative religious sort of thing, and somebody decided, instead of let's put the pendulum in the middle, they decided to be the Incredible Hulk and try to force the pendulum somewhere in the realm of chaos and satanic worship and everything else. And that is not how you should try to do it. You need an equilibrium. But people don't want that. They want to be right. They don't want to work with each other. Let's start over again.
They a bunch of Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't left and right no more, cause now it's good and evil. They used to call it a conspiracy, but now it's real. We seen the files and the facts, don't care how you feel. They having pizza parties and that means they eating people. This might wake them up, QAnon didn't make it up. Missing kids got flown to Jeffrey's Island by who paid enough. The rich and famous, the young eat human flesh, it ain't for fun. It's ancient ritual, sucking adrenochrome from baby's blood. They call us crazy, but
you would think there'd be more outrage with all the crap that's coming out of the Epstein files and things like that. I'll tell you right now, Bill and Hillary Clinton are lying their ass off in court, and they're going to get theirs on Judgment Day. If you guys don't believe in Judgment Day, that's fine. It's going to happen. And if it doesn't, at least I've lived accordingly, my life accordingly, so that way I don't die being just this absolute beast of an individual. I'm going to remain human. And these people who do things like that, they think this is like something new. Freaking in the Bible, it talks about the freaking worshippers of Baal doing the same exact crap. This has been going on for years. If you can turn a blind eye to the fact that we truly are fighting not against each other, but against principalities and powers beyond our understanding and control. There are demons, there are angels, like it or not. Have a nice day. You can believe it or not. It's the same thing. Just because you can't see it, don't mean it's not there. If that's the case, then you don't believe the air's there? I mean, seriously. There are just different things that you have to take into account, and I like the fact Tom's just spitting right now, and it's all facts. And the thing is, it's literally factual is what he's saying with what is coming out. It's not like he's coming up with something like out of his brain, like out of his imagination. This is real crap that's happening, and I don't understand why not just Americans, people worldwide are not more furious about the situation. Because I can guarantee you Epstein was not just for Americans alone. Just saying. Anyways, let's continue.
But they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. It ain't a culture war no more, the real fight is started. We've been up against each other, but now we the targets. It's the rappers, it's the actors, the elites in charge. It's kings and queens, they all bowing to the prince of darkness. Things ain't getting better, they run the world with rich investors. The cult came from Egyptian deserts, now they cannibals in Gucci sweaters, using AI to fuel a jet.
Man, he's just, holy crap. So let's talk about frickin' Hollywood. You want to know why Hollywood is falling apart and no one gives a crap about Hollywood anymore? Is because of the fact that it's literally nothing but human refuse and waste every time they open their mouth. They say one thing, they do another. Billie Eilish is a great example about the whole frickin' stolen land. Meanwhile, she's on frickin' stolen land. The whole thing, they're just a walking oxymoron. They are absolutely retarded, and I will say that because, let's face it, they are choosing to be stupid instead of actually using common sense and go, oh, maybe I shouldn't say that. Or better yet, they shouldn't be using their platform to frickin' push agendas. Just saying. I understand, but however, don't use your platform to push something that is anti-American or anti-whatever. If you're going to push something, push the fact that you're a songstress, or you're a songwriter, or you're an artist, or whatever the case may be. Leave it at that. Leave it what you're good at. We don't give a crap about anything else. Seriously. I do not care what Hollywood thinks, because they have proven time and time again they are the dredges of society, and they just want to try to justify the crap that they do. Just saying.
Control the news, the truth, the weather. Now we're ruled by a group of dudes who are all satanic child molesters. They call us crazy, but they should be behind bars. They call us liars because they don't want to get charged. They call us conspiracy theorists, but in their hearts they know all the names they call us ain't as bad as what they are. They are Satanists, criminals, murderers, and pedos. We all pray to God while they worshiping the devil. Yeah, it's Hollywood, the royal family, politicians left and right. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They anti-Christ. They seem anti-American, they anti-Christ.
This one had an extremely strong message, and there's nothing that I could see in there that was not factual. With everything that's been coming out, you can close your eyes, you can pull an ostrich maneuver, put your head in the sand, say it's not happening. The long and the short of it, it is happening. It is the end times. That's just how it feels. No, I'm not going to say, oh, God's coming back, or Jesus is coming back on this day, because it says in the Bible that nobody knows the time or the day when it's going to actually transpire and take place. Just be ready. The question is, are you ready? Or are you part of the problem and actually just taking all of society down and just dragging it to the pits of hell? I know usually I try to stay away from political and religious, but at the same time, that's what this song was about. And I would not be true to you guys if I did not give an honest reaction. I'm not going to apologize. It's something that I think the conservative side has done way too long, and our side needs to be heard as well. Both sides have to be heard, and you've got to find an equilibrium. Yes, I might go overboard, but at the end of the day, what are we going to do to bring the pendulum back to the center, to some sort of equilibrium where we can all agree to disagree, and then at the same time get along with the understanding that there are things that we believe in that will differ. However, there are certain things there is no quarter for, and I will raise the pirate flag, the black flag, no quarter. When it comes to pedos, when it comes to satanic worship, when it where it includes the destruction of children, and just absolute corruption, which we're finding time and time again, whether it's in Minnesota with the Somali daycares or anywhere across the boards. It's absolutely mind-boggling that the people who are actually obeying the law are the ones getting punished. It doesn't make sense. It's completely asinine and arse backwards. Don't like it. Don't like it at all, and it needs to change, or else we're just going to head into a much, much darker place. And I love America. I don't want to see America to get to that point. This is Egon Spangler, Clo number 27, signing off. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this reaction video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of March. We're almost there. It's all right if we miss the mark. We'll just extend to another month, and we will try again. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed it. Have a great one.